They'll keep it on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Edwards. That's caught, it's Ship. They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun, give on the inside. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he's coming out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Horned Frogs offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Bolitnikoff Awards. The tradition of the position at receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
Unloads it left. That's caught. It's small. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Now the play fake. Pulls it in. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Well, they They started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ship. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. And the defense makes him play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. A linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Small. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side now. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
To the air, it's Craig. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. Nice directional kick there like a solid iron shot. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And then third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
The run inside. It's Payne.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Small. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Wants to throw. It's Craig. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quick completion on the out route. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Edwards. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Spins away from the defender. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Tar Heels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hall. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. North Carolina will call its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Pressure coming.
Well, a really nice decision early in the game by the QB. You're in great field position, at least going to have an opportunity to kick a field goal. Third down, nothing open, just throw it away and let your head coach make the decision.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He breaks a tackle. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Now to your game inside Aviva Stadium in Dublin. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And the Tar Heels will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
The TCU head coach told me coming out of the locker room at the half, he told his team he was pleased with their performance in the first half, but they have got a lot of ball game left. They want to come out and set the tone here to start the third quarter. Coach said we have got to play clean football and execute. Always a challenge in these early games in the season. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Quickly out to the tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
That was a nice grab by the tight end. Didn't get many yards, wasn't real open, but at least make the catch, at least get a little positivity on the play.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Off play action. Under fire. He sacked this defense. Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Craig. Makes the grab on the left. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. Back to the ground with the running back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. He'll get rid of it. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Let's see what he can do with it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
With the catch, it's Small. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. And the Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Payne. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Right back to the well. There he goes. They make the stop. And how about that spin move? Turn that into an 8-yard gain. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Off the boot, looking for his man. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Trying play action. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
It's complete to the left. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. Good right down the boulevard. Lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Edwards. Got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quick completion to the right. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Ship. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And that was one of those gotta have it. I mean, it's a 4th quarter,
First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
The extra point here would tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They put together an 81-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Craig. Gets it out quickly. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The give, it's Payne. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Still running at the 40. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They'll run the option, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They ran it on first down, now on 2nd. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And when you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Craig. Now improvising. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. So the defense uses a timeout here. 2:08 remaining on the clock. They didn't want it to get down to the 2-minute stoppage. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. This defense has to hold it right where it is. Score tied late in the game. Pulls and fires complete. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing. find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They just keep firing. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Here comes the heat. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Craig. Snags it over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Back to pass.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
What a great play by the defense. In a play like that, in this situation of the game, late, it's close, third down, you gotta have it. And how about the pass rush? How about the effort getting to the quarterback?
And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Oh, he's got a chance. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. The play action fake. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. On the move. Can't get him to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Keeps it on first down. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. 3rd and long, and they love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Snagged out of the air. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to throw. It's Craig. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Not a ton of room to operate on 3rd and goal, but a touchdown wins it here in OT. He got it in, and walk-off touchdown in overtime.
How about this offense coming out and executing so great, knowing what they needed? They were on defense first. They knew exactly what they needed to do. Come out, they get the throwing touchdown, ends the football game right now. Nice execution by the offense.
And that play right there, David, really encapsulates, I think, the identity of this team. They're going to fight and scratch and claw to the very end to get it done. Great job executing here late in the game to get the win.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rome, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.